Hi everyone, I'm Casey Mullaney from CaseyMullaney.com. And in case you don't follow me on Facebook, I've spent the last few days in Disney World. I had a couple days to spend with my grandparents, which was awesome. I always love spending some time with them. But one of the things that comes up every single time I'm in Disney that reminds me of not only such an amazing, great lesson for my life, but something that I hope you can apply to your life as well, is something that I think is so key to creating a life that we want, to creating a life that we truly love, and also just an amazing life in general. So just to give you a little bit of backstory, so I was really fortunate. I grew up getting to go to Disney a little more often than normal. I didn't live in Florida then, but it was a little more often than most people I knew because my grandparents had this great membership, because my grandpa had these vet meetings and stuff. It's all a very long story, but the benefit that I got was I had more regular exposure to Disney. So during my second trip, I was 9 years old. And I still remember watching the fireworks for the first time that trip. And when I was watching the fireworks, I got really emotional. I still get really emotional, but I got really emotional. And I got emotional because it hit me that one person with an amazing idea is what had created all of that, had created not only these movies that I loved, but it also created this amazing park and, the amazing fireworks show that I was watching. All of this stemmed from one person's idea and one person's determination to make something happen. Now, in case you're not familiar with Disney movies, and in case you're not familiar with Disney itself and many of the themes of their stories and every fireworks display has like a storyline and things like that in a way that plays in different movies and characters and things like that. One of the very key messages that has come about because of Disney is, or in this respect because of Disney, is if you just believe. If you believe it's possible, then it's possible for you. Now, so what that showed me when I was 9, so I'm sitting here watching this amazing fireworks display. I'm watching something that I know all stemmed from one person's great idea and ambition, and that they truly believe, that person, Walt Disney, believed this was completely possible. And so because of that, all of it was possible. Because of that, all of that became possible. And so in case, like I said, you're not familiar, if you just turn on any Disney movie, really, and you'll notice one of the key messages in it is, if you believe it's possible, it is. And many times it shows itself in some kind of magical way, but there's other movies that it doesn't show in quite as magical of a way. It just becomes possible because someone was determined or somebody decided something to be true. It became possible. Now, one of the more recent fireworks displays in Magic Kingdom, it was called Wishes. And even in the song for Wishes, because there was a specific song for this fireworks that was at the beginning and at the end that was not actually related to any other movie, the entire point was about wishing. And if you just believe that your wish will come true, then that gets you there. Now, one of the things that I know is, as a child, it's very easy to believe. It's incredibly easy to believe that what we desire, what we wish for, what we want in our life will come true. And as adults, we have all these things get in the way. We get things come up about, we're not good enough, we're not worthy enough, that's not realistic. We can't have the life that we want because it's too expensive. Like, we come up with all these reasons why we can't have what we want. But when we're a small child, we have this innocent knowing that if we truly just believe something is possible and know that it's possible for us, then it is completely possible for us to achieve. So my goal for you is to get back to that place. Get back to that place of childhood wonder, of where you can truly believe that something is possible for you. If there's something you desire, if there's a life you want, and especially if you see somebody else living it or having it or doing it, then you have to know that if you believe that it's possible for you, then it's completely possible for you. But the very first step is believing, because if you kind of only partially believe, you won't get there. If you are kind of on the fence and you're like, well, that would be really nice, but I just don't know, you won't get there. You have to wholeheartedly believe with all of your might that what you desire is meant for you, and what you desire is totally capable for you in your lifetime, and you will reach it. You will get there. Now, it may take some other steps, which won't go into all of it in this video. I'll do other videos. But the very first step is believing. You have to have that belief. And especially if you can make it an unshakable belief that it doesn't matter who tells you it's not possible for you, or who tells you that it's not feasible, that you will truly move forward with that belief, you're going to go on to do some really incredible things. Because when we can wholeheartedly believe in ourselves, when we can take this, if you just believe that it's possible, and you truly believe it, not just I want to believe it, but truly believe it. And I have different techniques and things to work through to, if you're struggling with believing in yourself, or struggling to believe something's possible for you, always reach out at CaseyMullaney.com. You can set up a session. But if you truly can work on believing what you want is possible for you, and know in your soul, know without a doubt, just as much as you know that 1 + 1 = 2, if you can truly believe it in the same respect, then it will be possible for you. Then it will be something that you can attain in your lifetime. It will be something that you will achieve, that you will be able to have it, and it's because you truly believe that you could. So I hope this has been helpful. If you need more inspiration, feel free to pull out basically any Disney movie. I particularly love, if I'm doubting my self-belief, I love to pull out Moana. I think is an awesome movie. Tangled's fun, and I also really love just going to Disney, because nothing to me is more inspirational than walking through. They have this section called One Man's Dream in it's Hollywood Studios is the current name. I always want to call it the old name, and they're about to change that again at some point. But Hollywood Studios is the current, and there's a place called One Man's Dream, and this walks you through Walt's life. And then if you're lucky, they're not playing a movie trailer that day, and they're actually playing a short video on Walt and how he got to, Disney World, or basically created Disney World, which he didn't actually get to see the actual creation of that, in case you don't know, but he did see Disneyland and did all sorts of amazing things with that, and also created what we now know as Disney World. He just didn't get to see the final piece. So anyways, I hope that, those are helpful tips, and I hope this has been a joyful thing for you to watch, and I hope that you move forward with the full belief that anything that you want in your life is possible. It is completely possible. No matter what circumstances you're in, no matter who you are, it is completely possible as long as you believe that it's possible for you. So I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.